being like, oh, here's a situation that we know we can win. Darius is dead. St. Vicious taking a ton of damage right now. Will heal and back out. Salsa now not in good shape. Will get dropped down thanks to Kobe24, and that is 3 kills in a row with no answer at all. And, you know, Blitzcrank still farming out on the left-hand side. Warwick kind of holding up in the middle. And I don't know what is up with Westrice. That is really, really, really unfortunate. Apparently he's getting DDoS. That's what BigFat is saying. Or question mark. I don't know. If people are, like, trying to force DC some people. Because apparently he's getting, like, shoved out of the game randomly. I don't know.
Yeah, very unfortunate. We're going to have to see, you know, that's going to play a big role in the game. That is their carry, a really hard carry. Corky is the one to be doing that damage from long range, get those pokes in. Both teams have the healer, but still, to be able to do that is the pre-initiation, to get somebody low enough that where you would want to attack and you would really want to start that fight. We're going to see people blue pilling back, trying to get themselves back, get armor items and whatnot, so they can really start the rat packs to help out. Ash going top lane. Looks like she's going to try to get her farm on here as the lane starts to converge back. Looks like a pretty good wave coming from EG's side. We'll meet in the middle, and we are going to see nothing really happening right now. Ash just kind of farming out in the jungle, going back there. Malzahar doing what he can to bring himself up. Level 14 right now in mid, and he has some pretty good items.
He's not stacked on AP though. Like, he's got a Rod of Ages, which is nice, but like, and maybe it's a Void Staff, or maybe it's a Rileys, but like, where's your Death Cap? Where's your Magic Pen? He doesn't have a lot. You have BigFat GG, and he's got like 280 AP. He's got like most of like Archangels. He's got tier 2 boots. Like,
at the one point you're getting choked, and you know you may have to buy other items. And you don't have your death cap yet. You really have to force that item because it makes up for so much once you do get it. The 30% advantage is just so huge. And sometimes you'll go, I don't have enough right now. I'll kind of stack some stuff. But reselling is never a good advantage. It doesn't give you as much as you should have. And sometimes it's just easier to push it out until you can get that item. And you know, it'll help late game because sometimes you can get destroyed early game and come out with a very nice late game.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, Death Cap really is just like the one binary item. It's the Infinity Edge of casters.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you pick up Infinity Edge, your power level jumps quite a bit, and you're a lot more useful in the game. But you know, in here we're just not seeing a lot getting done. Oh, they've caught Double Lift. Double Lift not in good shape. He will flash. We'll catch a Taric stun. That's going to be enough. There comes the Asher. There comes the pulverized headbutt, and yeah, Double Lift is dead. The wall comes out just to be sure, and yeah, he is gone despite the Soraka healing. And Soraka actually spamming Cage Lucky picks, interestingly enough, getting a lot of AP, those stronger heals in the fights. I guess that makes a lot of sense. And they're going for Baron. Yeah, CLG's in great shape now, and unfortunately, poor Westrice still just stuck in the back, not able to get back into the game. Apparently, getting internet attacked by the internet.
Yeah, it's always unfortunate.
That's what the chat was saying, that people are getting DDoS, and he's like, well, you should probably hide your IPs and like off so that you don't have your IP show, but you have an off host, and then you're fine. So you know, getting tips from CLG on how to not get hacked, but in the meantime, not a lot of happiness, if that's the case, even for Westrice. So this game looks like it's going to be going towards CLG. They've gotten Baron now. They've gotten quite a few turrets. It looks like they picked up 4 turrets, 2 in mid, 1 in top, 1 in bottom. I don't remember the dragon control. I think they've at least gotten 1 recently, so it's at least 1-to-1, maybe even better for them. And yeah, CLG's winning by pretty much every metric that matters. And Dan died to a turret. I don't see where. I don't see his corpse at all, actually. But Dan has died to a turret. I think he did that on purpose because he's getting caught.
Yeah, but I kind of go for the execution, save yourself, and save giving the other team some money at this point in time.
He actually was in there. I think he got caught and got all the way back. I don't know if he got caught or if he just was suiciding on purpose, but execute, not too much advantage given. At least that's good. Looks like BigFat GG going got the Banshee spell finish. Actually, he's going for Archangels now next. So he actually went for a tier that got us End Catalyst before getting any ability power, and just like went super early game, like mass mana, like super spammy. And it looks like Chaz is going to give Wizard buff to Kobe24 because his is probably, I guess, recent enough that he's got enough duration there. He's got Zerk Greaves, he's got his Zeal, and now the Infinity Edge, so he's in pretty good shape. Looks like Westrice is finally back. Of course, Chaz by level 16 now, fighting the level 12 Westrice, and he's back in base. Let's see what he can do. He's walking around. He's not getting a lot done. He might still be receiving significant lags. Not quite sure, but CLG getting down to push bottom. Ash is spamming out, of course. They have to be extremely careful because if Warwick jumps you and then Blitzcrank pulls, you're pretty much going to be dead. So, have to be careful there. Looks like Corby's going to make his way into the fight. He does have Sheen and that Mana Mune. And, oh, Double Lift has been caught. The damage output is immense. He's taking a fair amount of damage. There's the Immune Ultimate. Hotshot GG taking a ton of damage from Malzahar, and he will try to make it out with Flash and the self-heal, and he does. Dan didn't make it out as well. St. Vicious, though, extremely low. St. Vicious does go down. Double Lift taking some damage. There's the Ignite. He will fall. 1 for 1 though, not so bad considering your carry's been DC'd for half the game. And it's time for EG to try to push their comeback. Big Fat GG puts the wall up there, and now they can't really fight them, so they can kind of just push onto this turret. I think you wanted to get that wall a little bit farther to the left and try to block off Malzahar, but they didn't quite get it. But they're getting that push on, and they're doing quite well. So that turret is down. There's the stun off onto Soraka. Soraka just takes damage and dies. Dandin not in good shape either. There he goes, not durable enough to hold that fight. Westrice will have to flash over that wall, keep himself from dying. And, oh, the stun actually hits Saul. Okay, they didn't want to follow up there. It's a little bit far away. That's acceptable.
Yeah, very good repetitive initiation right now. And there it is, Kobe going into the bandage toss, but Anivia was not quick enough. Big Fat GG was kind of late on the call there. Didn't get the Q off and was not able to stun him. Westrice back in. Double Lift coming in here. Being the only tank, like I said, that's really going to play a big effective role in this game. A good shot by Big Fat GG there on the stun and the E, you know, advancing all of his damage to do a little bit more with Anivia's attacks. A good pull into the range of the tower. And as I was saying, there is a lot of tank on the side of CLG right now. They have a lot of damage they can take. They can distribute that, file somebody out, and get somebody else into taking the damage. They have a Taric to take damage. They have that Amumu taking damage, and Alistar as well with his ultimate, pretty much getting no damage taken to him. And a good attack on the turrets. They're just kind of going around here. 1, 2. They're not going to be able to go for the top yet. They have not dropped the outer one. Darius taking a lot of damage. Soraka not being able to heal her team, and they will be forced to back up as they take this inhibitor now with a pretty good wave of minions. They are going to choose to back off. The minion wave up top will allow them that free tower right there. Absolutely enormous wave.
And they were free.
Yeah, easily. And they will be able to take that one quite quickly now, just putting a ton of pressure on. And at this point, 30 minutes into the game, CLG only has 1 tower down.
Yeah, so they've got this game pretty much in hand.
Right.
Comebacks always do happen. I've been in roughly worse situations, but I think CLG's too coordinated to let themselves slip out of this. Malzahar has a Void Staff and a Rod of Ages, still no death cap though, so he's not quite as bursty as they need him to be, and it's going to get dangerous real quick. We got it pushing through. They're going to be okay, actually. It looks like CLG is going to back out after all the inhibitor kills and just play it safe, play it calm. They drop wards, trying to drop any Blitzcrank pulls. And the Blitzcrank's still pulling on through. There's some more slowing from Anivia. He can't, if he jumped through that brush right there, he would have gotten stunned or pulled by Blitzcrank. They're going to look like they're going to make their escape just fine. And now they're kind of re-aggroing. That's kind of interesting. I think they're going to take Golem over now right here. Kobe24 doing a good job. That's it. Yeah, it's a free Golem for these guys. Stun's coming out from Anivia. Is going to pick up that Golem buff quite nicely. Baron will spawn in the next 2.5 minutes. Right now, though, at least EG will get some free farm right now. Yeah, it looks like Corki and Warwick are going to just take over mid lane. There's going to be a lot of minions just pouring in there. And, you know, if CLG actually waited 5 minutes, just decided to wait 5 minutes, Epic would actually pull back in. Because they're getting every single minion in the game, and CLG is getting none of them. So, I mean, CLG can group up and take over buffs. They can take Dragon and Baron, and, you know, maybe it's worth it to wait for Baron. But these are going to all gain XP, and, I mean, there's no experience that St. Vision can gain. Hotshot can't level. Big Fat GG is not going to get more gold. You know, Kobe24 is not going to get level 16. There's nothing to do except occasional spawns around the map.
Right.
But all 3 waves are spamming in there.
That's something really good to point out, that, you know, if you do push a team this hard, right now they have the advantage to continuously farm. And you got to stop them from doing that. You got to play a really big aggressive game, because they will be able to gain those levels. They will be able to gain the items that they need. And we'll have to see if they can come back. But right now, CLG, like I said, going for the push really hard. And they are taking the towers down right now. It looks like they will be able to go ahead and take this Nexus. And we're going to see what the deal is after this. We got OGB and Rock Solid to go down. It looks like a fight is initiated. A good pool and ultimate by Malzahar, but Kobe rather makes it out alive. And we're going to have to see what he can do. And it will be a valiant attempt as they fight on their fountain, but they pretty much got zoned out from defending the Nexus right there. You can see the scores, and a very good win by CLG. Very unfortunate about, you know, Westrice disconnecting.
Oh, yeah.
The internet's being unruthless.
Yeah. Let's actually hop out of that game. We're actually going to start casting this one instead. I'm going to host up for, so yeah, 16-4 the scoreboard. Very, very unfortunate. Westrice